चलो बिस्मिल्लाहि अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला रसूलिल्लाहि रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली बिस्मिल्लाह Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to our Unlocked Quran series where we are understanding Al Quran in a very easy way. This is course 2, grammar of the part of pointer 3a. And today our lesson will be about Amara, the word Amara. Let's begin our class with a little dua. Rabbi zidni ilma. Ya Allah, increase me in my knowledge. So this is the class we did last time. We did 3a, that was page 3a of 3 of the Quran, and the part A, the first quarter part. And this is the grammar lesson connecting to that lesson. And in this lesson today, we are going to start the word amara. Amara occurs in the Quran about 200 times. So it's an important word, and that will lead us to many other formation of different words too. So before we begin the class today, let's quickly just practice like I always do. This is like the base, the fa'ala table. We should know very well the fa'ala table. When you don't know the fa'ala table, then everything becomes easy. So just keep practicing every time. So let's practice. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna. This was madi. Now let's do mudari. Yaf'alu, yaf'aluna. تفعلوا أفعلوا تفعلون نفعل. Then أمر افعل افعلوا لا تفعل لا تفعلوا. Then فاعل مفعول فعل. So you should just know this very it should just come. You should be so good. فعل فعلوا فعلت فعلتوا فعلتم فعلنا. يفعلوا يفعلون تفعلوا أفعلوا تفعلون نفعل. افعل افعلوا لا تفعل لا تفعلوا فاعل مفعول فعل. See, like this you should be able to say it like very fast. Inshallah, yes, you will get it. You'll come to that level. It by practicing, you get it. So look at this now. What we have done up till now in the course 1, we did the sound words. The sound words occur in the Quran 9,000 times approximately. And we did Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samia. How did we learn that? We learned, if you open the Quran, Fataha, Allah will help you, Nasara. Otherwise you will be hit, Daraba. Therefore, listen, Samia. We did that. So now we are doing the weak words, which all in course 2, we are doing the weak words, verbs which occur also in the Quran 9,000 times. And here, how did we learn these words? We said, Allah will give, it's a promise, wahaba wa'ada. In fact, he said, he will give more, qala zada. Therefore, pray to him for guidance, da'a hada. We finished all this, we are done. This much we are done. Now the next one is we are doing, look down there with Hamzah, amara, sa'ala, qara'a. So these are all verbs with Hamzah in it. So amara, the first one is Hamzah, sa'ala, the second letter is Hamzah, and qara'a, the last letter, the third is Hamzah. So we are going to now today work on amara. So before we start amara, let's quickly revise. What are weak letters? Weak letter is a letter which has a, e, u in it, alif, ya, waw, because a, e, u are the weak letters. So when a person is sick, he is weak. So in the same way, when these letters come in any word, that means that word is a weak word. Now, if we have a letter in fa'al, the weak verbs, if we have this wahaba, wa'ada, qala, you see waw, alif. So when you have these verbs, when in any word, when these waw, alif, and ya occur, that means it is a weak verb. And then two things you have to remember when we have a weak verb. What were the two things we need to remember? One is they follow one of these styles, which is so easy. We already know this. Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samia. They follow one of these styles. We have done all this. And the second one is weak letters get tired. They disappear or they exchange with one another. So like here, they will exchange waw with alif, ya, or with waw, whatever they will exchange. For example, zada, the alif disappeared and become yazid. Qala become yaqul. Like this, they will change. So alhamdulillah, we are done with our little bit of introduction for today's class and the revision. Now let's start today. We will take a word with a Hamzah in it. And Hamzah here behaves like it, it behaves like a weak letter sometimes. And we will see how it works out. So the first letter is Amara. Amara means to order, to enjoin, or to command, to give an order. Amar, Amara. Amara is to order. Now, first of all, before we proceed, there's a little bit about this alif. So there is some confusion. Many people, it's a little confusing. We say alif. So alif and hamza are different. Alif is always khali, empty. Remember, when it is just one line is there, it is empty. This means it is alif. The minute you see any haraka on it, like fatha, kasra, dhamma, or suku, any haraka you see on it, that means it becomes a hamza. So right here, because there is a fatha on it, it's become a hamza. And this little, this is an indication of a hamza. So if there is a haraka on alif, it is called hamza. But if there's no haraka, no fatha, kasra, dhamma, or zabar, zair, pesh, nothing is there, that means it is empty, khali. It is called alif. Okay, so now we know this is Hamza, so we are going to call it Hamza. We are not going to call it Alif, okay? We are going to call it Hamza. So here we are, Amara. This is our word. This is the key for Fa'al Madi. Fa'al Madi, this is the key word. So it is very easy, just Fa'ala, Fa'alu, Fa'alta, Fa'altu, Fa'altum, Fa'alna, Fa'alat. We know that. So the same thing, let's practice. Amara, he ordered. Amaru, they ordered. Amara, Amaru, he ordered, they ordered. Easy. Then Amarta, you ordered. Amartu, I ordered. You ordered, I ordered. Amarta, Amartu. Amarta, Amartu. So Amara, Amaru, Amarta, Amartu. And then for you all ordered, Amartum. And we all ordered, Amarna, Amartum, Amarna. So I think this is very easy. We'll not spend too much time on this. So Amara, Amaru, Amarta, Amartu, Amartum, Amarna. Again, practice. Amara, Amaru, he ordered, they ordered. Amarta, Amartu, you ordered, I ordered. Amartum, Amarna, you all ordered, we all ordered. So it's easy. All right, so let's do a little bit of spoken Arabic here. Hal Amara means did you order? So the answer, what's the answer going to be?
Naam Amara.
Yes. Did you order? So you say, yes, I ordered. So
Did
Hal
he
Amara,
order?
did he, did he order? So you say, yes, he ordered. Hal Amara, did he order? So you say, Naam Amara. Okay, now give me an answer. Hal Amaru?
Naam Amaru.
MashaAllah, good. Hal Amarta?
Naam Amartu.
Yes. Hal Amarta, did you order? So yes, I ordered. So it changes over there. Did you order? Yes, I ordered. Hal Amarta? Naam Amartu. Then Hal Amartum?
Naam Amarna.
Naam Amarna. Did you all order? Yes, we all
We
ordered.
ordered.
Yes, alhamdulillah. So this is also easy. Now let me give you a quiz. Can you give me a translation of akhadna? Akhadna. Akhadna.
We took.
We took, yes, because akhadha, akhazu, akhazta, akhaztu, akhaztum, akhadna. We all took. We all took or we will take? No, so we all took. It's a madi.
We all took not.
We took because it's madi. It's not mudari. Because we will is mudari. So we took past madi. هل أمرتم بالمعروف؟ هل أمرتم
نعم
أمرتم
أمرنا بالمعروف.
ما شاء الله. See, you know it now. أمرتم أمرنا. هل أمرتم؟ نعم أمرنا. ما شاء الله. Good. Okay. أمركم الله.
Allah ordered you all.
Yes. See, you got it. Allah ordered you all. Very good, mashallah. So you're getting the concept. You have picked up well, mashallah. Alhamdulillah, big smiley face for you today. Now let's come to, we finished Madi. We are coming to Mudari. There's something I want to point out here in Mudari. So you know Amara, Ya'muru. So like Yansuru, Nasara. Look at this table. Nasara, Yansuru. So you have Yansuru, Yansuruna. So Yansuru, Yansuruna, Tansuru, Ansuru. We got it. He helps, he helps, they help, you help, and I help. So Yansuru, Yansuruna, Tansuru, Ansuru. We know this. I put the 4 on the side. Now on the same lines, we will use Ya'muru. Yansuru becomes Ya'muru. Same, easy. Yansuruna, Ya'muruna. You know, it's easy. Then Tansuru, Ta'muru. Same, easy. Ta'muru, easy. Till here it's the same. Here there is a little bit of adjustment, I can say. So Ansuru, I help, Ansuru. And when I order comes, what do you think it should be? Normally, it should be A'muru. Because A'muru now, because we already have this Ansuru, so we have this Hamzah. The first of Ansuri Hamzah is there. And that means you have to add, like how you did Ta'muru, we'll have to do A'muru, right? But just to make the flow of the language easy, we will not say A'muru, okay? We'll say Amuru. It's easy to say. Because here, Ya'muru, Ya'muruna, Ta'muru. So, Ya and Ta, it's easy to say. But is like it can a little bit bring hindrance in our flow of recitation. So instead of saying amuru, we say amuru. So when you say amuru, so that means you've just added a mad on it. You've just added a mad and it's become amuru. Okay, so when the two hamzas, so what's actually happening? The two hamzas are joining. The hamza of amara and the hamza of mudari. So when the two hamzas are joining, we will make it into a mad. A mad means the letter is there and then there is a alif, ya and waw after it, and that means you have to stretch 2 times. So here already there is a letter and mad is there, so it will stretch 2 times. So it will become amuru. So amara, this is amara. This is amuru. Little twice, little bit you have to stretch, okay? So this is the only difference. So let's practice this. Ya'muru, ya'muruna. Ta'muru, amuru. Not a'muru, huh? Amuru. Ta'muru, amuru. So this is the only difference. You will not say you will say just for the, smoothness in the recitation, the smooth flow. Instead of just say with 2 steps. So ya'muru. So ya'muru, ya'muruna. He orders, they order. Ta'muru, you order. Amuru, I order. Ta'muru, you order. Amuru, I order. So this one little difference was there. That's why I spent some time explaining to this. So let's practice. Now the rest is the same, just like yansuru, yansuruna, tansuru, ansuru, tansuruna, nansuru. We know this already. Same thing you apply over here. Let's do it for fa'il mudari. Let's do it. Ya'muru, ya'muruna. He orders, they order. Then ta'muru, you order. Amuru, I order. Ta'muru, you order. Amuru, I order. Then ta'muruna, you all order. Na'muru, we all order. Ta'muruna, you all order. Na'muru, we all order. Let's practice this again. Ya'muru, ya'muruna. Ta'muru, amuru. Ta'muruna, na'muru. Okay, so now I hope you got it. Let's practice one more time, because the secret of learning is just practice and revision and practice. Two things you have to keep doing. Inshallah, it just fixes into the brain automatically. Let's do the mudari again. Ya'muru, ya'muruna. Ta'muru, amuru. Ta'muruna, na'muru. Okay, I will now do the TPI. Can you do it with me? It's fa'al mudari. Tell me.
يأمر يأمرون تأمر آمر تأمرون نأمر.
Very good. MashaAllah, good. Now let's go to the next spoken Arabic. هل يأمر؟
نعم يأمر.
هل يأمرون؟ هل يأمر؟ هل يأمرون؟
نعم يأمرون.
هل تأمر؟
نعم آمر.
آمر يا. هل تأمرون؟
نعم نأمر.
نأمر. Very good. MashaAllah, you got it now. So now let's add a little more. هل يأمر بالصلاة? I mean, هل يأمر بالصلاة with صلاة? Come on. هل يأمر بالصلاة؟
نعم يأمر بالصلاة.
هل يأمرون بالصلاة؟
نعم يأمرون بالصلاة.
هل تأمر بالصلاة؟
نعم آمر بالصلاة.
هل تأمرون بالصلاة؟
نعم نأمر بالصلاة.
MashaAllah, very good. So you got this. Now let's ask. ويأخذ الصدقات. يأخذ.
And they receive charities.
And he received.
And he receives
Receives.
charities.
Let's go back here. يأخذ يأمر. See, يأخذ يأمر. He orders, he receives. It's a فعل مضارع. Okay, you got it? All right.
Yes.
All right. يأمرون. Translate.
They will order.
They will
They-
order,
Or they order.
yeah, both are the فعل مضارع. Now translate into Arabic. They take.
يأخذون.
They take. يأخذون. هل تأمر بالصلاة? It's a question. Give an answer.
نعم نأمر صلاتي.
هل تأمر؟
Amaru.
آمر sorry.
Yes. هل تأمر? Do you? So yes, I. But when it is do
It-
you all, so نأمر is we all. So I'm asking, do you? You say yes, I do. So هل تأمر بالصلاة? نعم آمر بالصلاة. Okay, that's the correct answer. Good, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Now let's do fi'al amar. It's the same thing like we always do fi'al amar. We know amara ya'muru. Why? What we do? We just cut out the. So we know the madi and mudari. Madi was amara. Ya'muru is mudari. What we did always, what we are doing, we're just cutting out the ya and adding sukun in the end. So up till now, whenever we do fa'al amar, to make it so easy, what I do to make it easy, you know your mudare, just cut out the ya and put sukun, just to make it easy. So we'll do the same thing. Cut out the ya and put the sukun. So If I cut out the ya and make the sukoon, so what are we left with? A mur. But this Hamzah with a sukoon, ya muru. So ya is cut off and we have Hamzah with a sukoon. Now, how can you begin a word? How can you start a word with a silent letter? So you always need something before it to make it sound silent. So if I say wa'muru, or if I say wa'muru, fa'muru, then you know fa or wow, something is ahead. So you can make it silent. That means the sound of the sukoon, the silent sound is you can hear it. Wa that you can, but you cannot begin with it. So, and as it is, alif is a weak letter. So, and it is thing. So we will drop that also. So we will drop it totally. What's remaining? Mur. And so mur becomes the fa'il amar. So this is the way, like I'm just like trying to teach you mur. Mur. Simple. No amur, nothing. Mur. Mur is fa'il amar. But remember one thing. Whenever anything comes before it, like down I've written wa, mur. Whenever any word comes before it, like wow or fa or something, or there's a connection, there's a connectivity, always that sukun, hamza with the sukun will definitely come there just to give it a connectivity. So mur, basically it is mur. But if I say wow and if I say mur is that order. But if I say and order, so then you will say what more, because you cannot say wa more, no, what more, fa more. All right, so this is just a little bit of information for you, and as you read the Quran, you will just get it, you will understand it, because basically what we are doing in grammar, we are just giving you, like I'm just like teaching you like the theory part of it, but the practice comes when you actually read the Quran. When you read the book, at that time the sentences are forming, and that's the time you will be able to apply all this and that. See, so these are little rules and little practices which we are doing, which will definitely help you when you read the Quran. Everything will sort of connect, and you start understanding the whole ayah. Right now you are understanding words in the ayah. You understand one word here, one word, but the idea is eventually to understand the whole ayah, the whole sentence. It should become into a sensible sentence for you. Right now, when you read the Quran, it is not sensible, because you're reading one ayah and you know one word here, but you don't know what it means. But when you know the connectivities, that is the grammar, the sentence becomes very sensible to you. All right, so now let's practice. More easy. Now we know fa'al. What is the key of fa'al amr? Mur. So mur, muru. Again, now remember mu with the dhamma and ru, this is a mad. So 2 counts you have to say mu, ru. Not muru, muru. Okay? It is not muru, it is muru, ru. Little 2 stretch you have to pull. Let's practice. Mur, muru. Order, you all order. Mur, muru. Order, you all order. La tamur, don't order. La tamuru, you all don't order. La tamur, la tamuru, don't order, you all don't order. Let's practice again. Mur, muru, la tamur, la tamuru. Okay, that's also easy. Let's do some spoken Arabic here. Let's have a dialogue. Mur bis salah.
Amuru bis salat.
Yes, easy. Muru bis salah.
Na'muru bis salat.
Yes, so you know the answer now. La tamur bis salah.
La amuru.
Yes, so I'm asking don't order. So you say you're talking about yourself. I will not order. So la ta'muru, la amuru. So la ta'muru, la amuru. Then again la ta'muru.
La na'muru.
Yes, la na'muru. Okay, alhamdulillah. So let's add one more word. La ta'muru bil munkar. Now the reason is, again here I just put a side note that when we keep practicing this little spoken Arabic, some question, answers, sentences, we are just making a spoken Arabic, trying to make a sentence. What it helps you to give, it gives you more confidence because you're doing a dialogue, and when you can answer in sentences, that the language, you can absorb it better. So here it's a whole sentence. I'm asking you a question and you're giving me an answer. So it's making a sense. Otherwise, everything what we are doing, amara, amaru, amarta, amar, we're just learning the words. But when I do this, it gives you into a sentence. And gradually you will be able to understand the sentences much more easily. So let's do this. La ta'mur bil munkar. La, no, ta'mur bil munkar. With evil. Don't order with evil. What's the answer to that? I'm asking you. La ta'mur bil munkar. What will you say?
لا آمر بالمنكر.
La amuru. And la ta'muru bil munkar.
لا نأمر بالمنكر.
Okay, so you have got that part. Alhamdulillah, we have done this well. Now let's do fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l. Same. Fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l. You already know fa'il is the doer, maf'ul is the one who is affected, and fi'l is to do the act of doing that. So now same thing here. Amir, the one who orders. Ma'mur, the one who ordered. And Amr is the order. So Amir, the one who orders. Ma'mur, the one who is ordered. And Amr. Amr is ordered. Again, practice. Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. Again. Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. So this is very easy. Just like fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l, Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. Okay, again, more spoken. Hal, anta. Anta means, what's the meaning of anta?
You.
You.
What's the meaning of ana?
Me.
I. Me.
What is the meaning of nahnu?
We.
We.
Good. So now, hal, so hal is a question to anta, Amir.
نعم أنا آمر.
Yes, hal anta Amir. So what was the meaning of Amir? The one who ordered. So are you the one who ordered? So hal anta, are you Amir, the one who ordered? So he says Naam ana, I am the one who ordered. Then hal antum amirun.
نعم نحن آمرون.
Yes, are you all the ones who ordered? So yes, we all are the ones who ordered. Hal hum akhizun.
نعم هم آقلون.
Yes. So huwa hum anta ana, you remember that. Antum nahna. Huwa hum anta ana antum nahna. So huwa hum. So when you all this, we have already done all this in the past, and it's just being repeated. Alhamdulillah. So let's do the feminine gender. So amara, amarta, amara, amarta, amara, amarta, and ya'muru, ta'muru, ya'muru, ta'muru. So we know amara, amartu, amarta, amartu, amartum, amarna, and amarat. So amara, amarat, amara. And ya'muru, ya'muruna, ta'muru, a'muru, ta'muruna, na'muru, and ta'mur. So remember, this is the feminine. Let's practice. Amara, amarat, amara, amarat, and ya'muru, ta'muru. Ya'muru, ta'muru. Ya'muru, he ordered. Ta'muru, she ordered. Again, amara, he ordered. Amarat, she ordered. Amara, he ordered. Amarat, she ordered. He ordered, she ordered. Amara, amarat, and ya'muru, he ordered. Ta'muru, she ordered. Ya'muru, ta'muru. He ordered, she ordered. Ya'muru, ta'muru. Ya'muru, ta'muru. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, you got this, the Jen, how you do it. And now, Alhamdulillah, this also is done. So let's quickly revise this table. But before revision of this table, let me quickly tell you, we learned it's same like a table, like a daraba table, the same thing. But there were only two differences. One thing, this amuru, that instead of amuru, it became amuru because Hamzah behaved like a weak letter. So when the two Hamzas joined, the second one turned into a mad. So it becomes instead of it became that was the difference only. And then here we saw mur because that Hamza was the weak Hamza with a sukoon, we couldn't use it, so we just dropped it and it became mur. So this was the only difference we learned today. Rest all is the same. Let's practice. Just like practice, we'll just keep practicing together, all of them. Madi, amara, amaru, amarta, amartu, amartum, amarna, amarat, ya'muru, ya'muruna, ta'muru, amuru, ta'muruna, na'muru, ta'mur. Again, ya'muru, ya'muruna, ya'muru, ya'muruna, ta'muru, amiru. So here, because of the habit, you could say amuru. So you just have to remember, it's not like amuru, it is amuru. Even I sometimes make a mistake because I know it in the table, ya'muru, ya'muruna, ta'muru, amuru. So no amuru, amuru. Okay, practice that. Ya'muru, ya'muruna, ta'muru, amuru, ta'muruna, na'muru, ta'muru. Let's practice again. Ya'muru, ya'muruna, ta'muru, amuru, ta'muruna, na'muru, ta'muru. فعل أمر مر مروا لا تمر لا تمروا مر مروا لا تمر لا تأمر لا تأمر. Again, مر مروا لا تأمر لا تأمر. Again, مر order, muru, you all order. لا تأمر, don't order. لا تأمروا, you all don't order. Then the noun آمر مأمور أمر. Amir, the one who orders, Ma'mur, the one who is ordered, and Amr is the order. So Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. So we got this. All right, so here we have the three noun keys of Amara, the three verb keys, and the three noun keys. The verb keys are the fa'al are Amara, Ya'muru, and Mur. And the three asma, the noun keys, that is the asma, are Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. We've done this. Amara, ya. So, Amara, Ya'muru, Mur. Amara, Ya'muru, Mur. TPI, remember. Amara, Ya'muru, Mur. Amara, Ya'muru, Mur. This is the af'al. What is the asma? The noun table, the noun keys. Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. So this you should be able to easily say. Amara, Ya'muru, Mur. Amir, Ma'mur, Amr. Alhamdulillah, we got this now. All right. What are the three? Now, can you tell me the three noun keys of akhadha? The noun keys.
آخذ مأخوذ أخذ.
Akhidh, ma'khudh, akhadh. Very good, mashallah, you got it. And what are the three verb keys of amara?
آمر
Verb.
آمر يأمر مر.
Amara.
أمر يأمر مر.
Yes, because amara, amaru, remember? Amara, amaru. Amir is Amir, Amir. No, Amara. We want Amara. This we want. So Amara, Amara, Ya'muru, Mur. This is the verb keys. This is Amara. You should see the TPI. See my hands. Amara, Ya'muru, Mur. This is the verb. So when you know it is a verb keys, you must remember the TPI of it is this. Amara, Ya'muru, Mur. And when I say noun, it is fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il. Okay? Fa'ala, yaf'alu, if'al. Okay, let's now that today's lesson is over. Make sure you do your homework in your workbooks. Grammar 3A, verb with Hamzah. And there are some questions here. So make sure you go through the Amara table, whatever we learned today. Try to read it. It's there in the textbook which I've given you. You can go through that Amara table nicely and then you answer these questions. You'll be able to easily answer them. And then the same thing how we do Amara, you have to do for Akhadha. Same thing. You have to write the full Madi, Mudare, Amar, and Fa'il, Maf'ul, Fa'il. The table, you have to do the same thing for Akhadha. So before you do your homework, when you do your homework, don't look. You can practice, but when you are actually writing, do not look. You write, never mind, make a mistake. If you're making a mistake, all the better, because now you're going to correct it. So you don't have to like look and do. Just make your mistake, no problem. Make mistake. And you can do correction later. So let's little bit practice before you do your homework. It's little cheating. Let's practice now. Okay. Okay. Can you do it without seeing? Do you think you can do this table without looking?
أخذ أخذوا أسقط أسقطوا أسقطتم أخذنا.
And then, can you tell me what is this?
أسقط
أخذت. Yes, أخذت.
أخذت.
Correct. Now, can you,
يأخذوا.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
يأخذون تأخذوا آخذ
Yes.
تأخذون نأخذ.
Okay, mashallah. And
تأخذوا.
yes. Takhaz. Okay. Next. Fa'il Amr.
آخذ.
No. Order. Khud.
أذون.
No.
أذو.
Khud. Khuzu.
خذوا. لا تأخذ.
Mashallah. Then.
آخذ. مخزون.
Okay, here you are. See, آخذ.
مأخوذ.
أخذ. آخذ. مأخوذ. أخذ. Let's practice. Mashallah, I'm very proud of you. You did it. You said it. You said everything without looking. That means you got the whole concept. It's become good now. All right. Now let's do it together. Let's practice this together. أخذ. أخذوا. أخذت. أخذت. أخذتم. أخذنا. أخذت. And يأخذ. يأخذون. تأخذ. آخذ. تأخذون. نأخذ. تأخذ. Then خذ. خذوا. لا تأخذ. لا تأخذ. Then آخذ. آخذ. مأخوذ. أخذ. Alhamdulillah, you got this. Alhamdulillah, we did it well. Remember to do your Google quiz. It is there in the description box of the YouTube. And do the workbooks, do your homework, and check your answers also from there, and carry your vocabulary sheet everywhere you go. Let's we have come to the end of our lesson today. So may Allah help us to recite and understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. تقبل منا وأنت السميع العليم وتب علينا وأنت التواب الرحيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون. سلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك नशहदु अल्ला इलाहा इल्ला अंता नस्तगफिरुका व नतूबु इलैक। Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. See you in the next class.
वालेकुम सलाम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातहू।